Hey, what's going on, guys? Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you. Yeah, I think it's about time. Well, I decided I'm leaving YouTube. It's many reasons. Y'all give me a second. It's a little cold out here this morning, so I got my hat and everything on. I actually wore tools so I could do this live specifically. But I just wanted to tell you, with the efforts of many other people, for some reason or another, collective effort, it seems like every morning for the past, I don't know, 5 mornings, I've been waking up, throwing their one twos about what's what and how life should be and everything like that. I never even had a motherfucker ask me. I lived through COVID-19 in New York City. You know what I'm saying? And man, listen, people just do not know how we were in the house, we weren't going anywhere. It was just a lot. Nobody even asked me, yo, how you lived through that? Are you all right mentally or anything else? I never had a question asked to me. Only thing I had really is just people on my page coming at me, telling me, "Oh, you on here every day asking people for money." No, I don't. And I'm glad that my homegirl, she actually clarified that for me in the live I did the other day. No, I don't. No, I don't. I had a woman this morning, which was actually a good comment, and I actually took a screenshot of that and put it up. And she said she had been in a homeless shelter for almost 4 years. I have another friend that said this. What I did was, and I think the mistake of what I did was, I allowed people in, and it might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing, I don't know. But there's a collective effort, not only from, I'm gonna say African Americans and some Latinos, to bash men of color as much as they possibly can in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. I've had people come on to give me their comments and their suggestions or whatever. They never even been to Connecticut. That's the funny thing. So they don't even know where the fuck I live at or stay at Connecticut, the demographic, what's the job rate like, or anything else. Dumb people that just have no concern about anybody, you know what I'm saying? Good morning, CS, top of the morning. What's going on, Rico? Instead of arguing with cowards and, motherfuckers that just, I had somebody write a whole goddamn paragraph telling me about myself. Motherfucker told me, he said, you should go get a CDL license. To go get a CDL license, I went and looked at it already, but I'm gonna lie to them. To go get a CDL license costs approximately anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000. Now, if I got $3,000 to $5,000 in my pocket, do you think I'm going to get a CDL license? Plus, on top of that, I need an apartment, so I'm going to get an apartment first. We'll talk about CDL license and all that shit later. You know what I'm saying? They even went as far as to try to tell me it's one in Bridgeport. Motherfucker, I never said I was in Bridgeport. I don't even live near Bridgeport, which is the funny shit. Then I have these other set of people that come on and they'll act like they real friendly and they cool. And then they'll do that to try to grab you into giving them information and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I had this one chick, she thought she was real slick. She made a fake profile, and what she did was she commented and acted real nice and acted like she was my friend and all that shit or whatever. And what she did was she started a blog. So I looked at the blog she started on her YouTube page. It was a video of me, and to the most guys, she was making fun of me. It's really nerve-wracking. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got a lot of shit going on already, and I don't need motherfuckers in my life like that if you just going negative. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I had another motherfucker come on. See, a lot of these baby boys, that's what I like to call them. The baby boys and the baby girls, let's talk about both of them. These are the motherfuckers. I had this bitch ass nigga come on my page and tell me, he said, you know, oh, a real nigga, huh? Real nigga, huh? You a real nigga. I got you. You a real nigga. A real nigga is defined. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm gonna answer all y'all questions in a second for real, because I appreciate the ones of y'all that are positive and come here every day and fuck with me. Like, trust me, I really do appreciate you. I'm not even talking about y'all. I'm talking about these sucker motherfuckers that, one, a lot of my, let me not put it that way. A a lot of bad boy influence is responsible for it. See, these niggas got niggas now. I'm gonna tell you about this nigga in a minute, but these motherfuckers got niggas now. They sending friends and people I wouldn't recognize. I went through one. I got this app, right? I got the Google Play Store. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is because then everybody grab it. But what it does is it tells you an algorithm of people's emails. So when you actually sign up for the email to obtain a Google ID to get you Google, Play or get you whatever, it actually tells me what the address was. So y'all ain't up on technology haters. So I looked at the shit and I was like, yo, word? One person had literally made 7 profiles with the same email, fake profiles. And I guess they thought motherfuckers was stupid enough not to look and see when the profile was made. I look and see the profiles made a day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Y'all done seen me, I put up screenshots for it. So I'm like, wow, motherfucker really put that much effort into fucking with me. Because basically what you're saying is, without bad boy, you ain't gonna make it, nigga. I got you. We'll see about that. People are weird and thirsty for attention any way they can get it, even at the expense of other people. CS, you are so right about that. It's all about the views. Because if I was a nobody, I was a nigga that only had like 100 views, they wouldn't even be here. Tyshawn, thank you. Yo, you definitely need any negative energies attached to you in the midst of your journey. But don't have to leave because of these little kids, man. You done made us a part of your life, B. You would think it's some white people from the Klan or something. The way these people talk. I mean, like a lot of them, they don't want to fuck with you. Like, it's really sickening to me. And then the biggest part of it, more so than any, I mentioned yesterday and I said the baby boy syndrome, right? And the baby boy syndrome going to it like this. Most of the time when you get motherfuckers like this, they ain't got no type of rental history. Motherfuckers, they ain't never lived on their own. They live with their girl. Like, listen, I broke this one motherfucker down. I said, yo, where have you lived at? Well, matter of fact, let me go back on this motherfucker talking about they was 23 and they bought their own house and they worked 2 jobs and all this or whatever. Minimum wage, what up? Minimum wage in fucking Connecticut is $12 as of September the 1st. All right, so $12 high school money. All right, now the rents here are between $9.50 and $11.50. All right, and as I'm sitting here, I'm watching homeless person. I've literally watched 4 people that I know. We all know each other. I saw 4 people that are homeless walk past me and speak to me. I speak to all of them. I dress better and all that. I've been had these clothes. Like, this hat costs $1. Y'all motherfuckers act like I'm wearing Dolce & Gabbana or some shit like that. This jacket I got last year. You know what I'm saying? You need some sage. I don't need no sage. I just need Don't Stop Go. What's up, Miss Tip? I fuck with Miss Tip heavy. When they see you doing good, they want to come for you. I don't know what the fuck it is, because I'm not even really doing that good. And then, like, the one thing that this person kept saying was, I'm a real man. No, you're not. You a little ass boy. Because a real man wouldn't even take out of his day to go see what a nigga doing. A real man would be like, yo, one of my brothers is fucked up. Let me put some cents into dollars. You know what I'm saying? That's a real man. You ain't no real man. You a sucker. You a baby boy. And these baby girls, too. Let me tell you where Black Americans and Latin Americans have gotten it fucked up, and you need to pay attention to what I'm saying to you. I'm gonna make this quick because it's cold as fuck out here, and I still ain't got that new jacket yet. As y'all can notice, that GoFundMe money, it will move. Do it, because I don't spend it, I don't touch it. I don't touch it till I get to the goal where I want it. Ain't no reason for me to touch it. But let me put y'all on to something. These baby boy niggas. They are some of the worst motherfuckers you ever meet in your life. See, they talk real big, but when you break them down and you break down who they are inside, these niggas are the epitome of losers. We're talking about niggas that sleep in their girl's house, you know what I'm saying? Been living with their girl in the projects, high rises, wherever, for months, for years in some cases. And in their mind, they are now driven to believe that that actually is their apartment. In their mind, they actually believe that little $50 they put on the electric bill, that little money that they go to the grocery store with is sufficient enough. for them. No, 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 no. You ain't no man. The nigga that pay for your girl apartment, whether it's Section 8, whether it's a voucher, or whatever the case it may be, they're your friend. They're your daddy. That's her man. You understand what I'm saying? You just a sucker that lucked out. And I know tons of motherfuckers like this. That's why I know how to identify them. Baby boys. You understand? If you don't know what I mean by baby boy, let me break it down to you. Jody used to live in the house with his mama. And in one sentence in the motherfucking movie, it's funny as hell. He said, this ain't your house, it's grandma's house. Which means my segue for this, the baby girls of the world. See, we got these baby girls too that like to talk and like to spit and talk about how well they doing and all this shit or whatever, whatever, whatever. But they don't understand the difference between a career and a job. Let me break that down for you. For 16 years, I worked in a career. That means I went to an office building, 1540 Broadway. I'm taking you guys there, and 3 to 4 other different buildings after that, which was one of each one of our distributors. Why concern yourself with negativity? I'll tell you why in a minute, Kayla. Half-ass swearing they doing damn thing, not providers. We have such a destructive mentality. Joy, today, you said it the best. It is destructive because these same motherfuckers, but they do not know how to decipher the difference between a career. I was trained how to sell, how to move units. Trained to work as a cab driver for 16 years. I was talking to my homegirl Sarah yesterday. She told me straight up, she said, I can't even imagine you working at fucking Walmart, because I was trying to get a job at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? She said, I can't even imagine you doing that. That's not even you. I said, I know it's not me. And I said, more importantly, the hours that they're offering at $12 an hour ain't go pay for no apartment that costs $950 or $1150. I need to be up before I get in there, so the pure simple fact when that rent do come, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to provide and take care of it. I know y'all rock with me, Kayla. Don't be silenced. I hear you. You can't leave. I'll be at pace and baby come back. You see how she crazy. Don't leave us. I don't want to leave y'all. I really don't. I know y'all intelligent. But it's just the fact that we had to talk about these baby boys and these baby girls out here, because a lot of them seem confused. So this is for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Because I want to break down these motherfuckers. Because honestly and truthfully, people like this, when they sit back and they talk about, oh, well, white people oppress us and da-da-da. And in many cases, that's true. There are segments of the white population that do oppress other people other than just black people. They oppress a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? Whether they want to admit it or don't want to admit it doesn't fucking matter to me. We know it's there. We know it exists. So why do I need your validation? You know what I mean? We're not even talking about white people right now. We're talking about fucked up black people. And we're talking about fucked up Latinos. And nobody ever wants to talk about how fucked up some of us are. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I've had tons of white people come at me and ask me, yo, man, what you need help on? Like, yo, what's going on? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, and then it's you guys that are right here, right now, that are just like, literally, y'all don't know me, I don't know y'all, but we're getting to know each other. And what I see of y'all, I like. Because y'all are fucking good people. You understand what I'm saying? I know you guys got your own hard shit. And a lot of y'all on here right now have donated to me before. But to sit out there and put this projection that you're better than people, which I see a lot of people of color doing right now to other people of color, trying to act like you're better or whatever, whatever. Before this pandemic hit, nobody was paying attention to you. Before this pandemic hit, you were not, there was no term as an essential worker popular in society. Before this shit began, a lot of you motherfuckers were nobodies. Nobody cared about you. Nobody wanted to know what was going on with you. To be the plain simply, you can't be an essential worker just because you work at a grocery store. You understand what I'm saying? You, in my mind, I don't see what's so important about you because you do whatever you do. And you think just because you're working right now, you're better than everybody. It's not the case. Yeah, if you were a nurse and this has happened and you're still a nurse, I get it. If you were a grocery store worker before this happened, you're still a grocery store worker, don't come to my page and your history has been McDonald's and blue collar jobs and shit like that. And I'm not trying to joke. It's always this one right here. This is the one when I know somebody lying. Well, my bank account and my degree, and I'm like, where you went to college at? And what you went to college for? You understand what I'm saying? Don't tell me you went to some tech school for 6 months or for a year, and then you out here screaming you the shit. A lot of these people that are in the culture, both black and Spanish, are shitty people. They're just shitty people. And like, I think we need to start calling them out. Like, this nigga Omar Johnson took $1 million from the folk and got it easily by feeding them bullshit and lies in a lot of cases. He was just called out on Lord Jamal's show just a minute ago, and he's still talking about it. Yeah, shout out to the healthcare professionals. Y'all motherfucking need it. That's an essential worker. A nigga that work at McDonald's, nigga, you just taking the risk because you need that $12 or $15 an hour. A nigga working at the local restaurant, you just doing because you can't do nothing else. A motherfucker told me without even doing the research on his own this morning, why don't I go get a CDL license when a CDL license costs anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000? Can anybody in this motherfucker validate that for me? Anybody? That a CDL license costs anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000. Exactly. Joy just said it best. People who are still working better count their blessing. The bottom is about to fall out. These folks ain't even ready for what's coming. And what's coming is evictions and housing crisis. That's what's coming. So a lot of these motherfuckers are sitting there. I just shared a post yesterday from my guy, me Kevin. I get a lot of my financial advice from him and several other bloggers that are out there. And he's a white gentleman. Me Kevin now, for probably every bit of a year, he predicted that it was going to be a slow over on my memory, and I'm not using any money. I'm not using any money to pay for the bill. You know what I mean? That money's for other shit. So you don't have to bail me. Incompetence is a disease all of its own. Very right. I'm a healthcare worker. We can't even get hazard pay. Exactly. Y'all can't even get hazard pay. Yeah, I know my phone's breaking up. I'm sorry, you guys. Sorry about that, but yeah, my data, they only give us 35 gigabytes of data, and the only way I can fix that is if I pay the bill again, and I'm not doing that right now. I just, you know what I'm saying, every little dime I get, I need to eat, shit like that, so I ain't, you know what I mean? Y'all just gonna have to bear with me or just watch the rebroadcast. I'm sorry about that. But healthcare workers are real essential workers. A motherfucker that serve fucking food at a local restaurant, bitch, they got Grubhub for that shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? And the people you hired by don't give a fuck about you either. But what you really got to break down is the mentality. The mentality is, if somebody's sitting there and they telling you some bullshit, and they telling you the same bullshit for almost close to a decade, like Umar was, let's give him $1 million. But the nigga just asking for $7 grand to get himself right, fuck him. Nigga, go over and get it yourself. You ain't tell Umar that. You ain't tell a lot of people that. They've been stealing, taking money from people, just doing the worst of the worst and the most of people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, do I sit around and listen to shit like that every morning? Like, y'all remember me previously, I was telling y'all, in the morning when I get up, the best thing for me is looking at y'all motherfucking comments, because that give me energy and motivation. And as many people as I keep going and going and going, and I ain't crying about it or nothing, but like I said, I even told motherfuckers before, y'all remember being on here, I told them, I said, yo, if you want to insult me or say something about me, all right, fuck it. But at least make a donation, nigga, when you doing it. Oh, no, you can't do that, but you getting it. If another y'all were on here the other day, there was some chick on here named Money Shelley, and I called out in front of everybody, I said, all right, Money Shelley, say your piece, and if you really get money like that, then donate. But she was a baby girl. This is a baby girl that live on Section 8, baby girl to live in the projects, baby girl to live in a dilapidated neighborhood, 9 times out of 10, and to the people amongst her, she puts on this projection like she getting it, just like her counterpart, baby boy. You know what I mean? They want to give their friends billions. Exactly. Like, it's crazy. They don't want to give up. They don't want to give us that money. I know they don't want to give health payers that money. Hazard pay should be. Umar's still begging. He won't stop. It's over. Umar, stop begging. I don't know. And that's another thing that gets me too. I don't like that whole term, that begging shit. You know what I'm saying? Even when it's with Umar, I gotta say this. I think it's a difference in the extremities of what you're talking about. There's one thing as far as asking, that's what ASK, asking, or suggesting. And then there's another thing with, yo, I need this money. Y'all got to give me this money. Yo, if y'all don't give me this money, I need this money. Y'all don't see me doing that. I'm going to build a school. I'm going to da-da-da-da-da. Nah, I keep my shit plain and simple on what my goal is and what the fuck I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like that, then all right, look at the post, keep it fucking moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in New York. That's the other thing I want to correct too. This is the tri-state, okay? New York tri-state. That means it's New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut. I'm in Connecticut. Exactly. And moving takes money. Thank you, sure did. That's why I said these baby boys and these baby girls, they don't understand. But I'm not in New York. I'm in the New York tri-state. I left New York 7 weeks ago because it got so fucking crazy down there. The shooting and everything like that. I'm gonna try to share some links from Pix 11 and CBS New York so y'all can understand why I left New York. Because a lot of people don't understand. The violence had gotten so fucking big, so crazy. Oh, you can send a donation. It's I'm talking to Katie. Katie, only thing you have to do is go to my other videos, or in this video that should be in the description because I put it in there. Just click the description box. If you can't find it there, just go to one of my other videos and you'll see it in the pinned comments, or you'll see it in the description box. And thank you very much. You can pick either one of those three that you feel safe with: Cash App, PayPal, or the other one, which is GoFundMe. You have a lot of people, and thank you, Katie. You have a lot of people that actually, for some reason or another, I don't know why, but and I got a little bit off topic, and I'm sorry about that. A lot of people, for some reason or another, that feel that it's like it's cool to just be fucking despicable assholes and think that they know everything. I don't live in New York anymore. I left New York because New York got that violent. I didn't leave New York because of COVID-19. I didn't leave New York because I was scared of somebody. I left New York because New York became violent. There's literally people getting shot left and right on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Randomly at that. Randomly attacked. People getting pushed off the fucking, because you have a lot of people in New York that wasn't prepared to stay in the house all the time. New York is a moving city. Most of the time I wouldn't even come in till 4 o'clock in the morning. I left out at 6 o'clock in the morning the previous day because I'm doing shit. We got to go film. So I would have to go all the way to Brooklyn for the set for that. Over. You know what I mean? So after weeks and weeks of that, I was just like, yo, you know what? I got to go. This shit ain't going nowhere. And it might be me next. I had motherfuckers judging me over that. Oh, nigga, you gonna leave? You pussy. Oh, you wanna leave? You don't wanna stay down here with us and get shot or something, nigga? What's wrong with you? You ain't a real nigga. Real nigga, right? What's a real nigga? What's a real nigga? Let me tell you something about a real nigga. A real nigga is a dumb motherfucker. Anybody say that term is a dumb motherfucker? Now, unlike motherfuckers who talk out the streets, I actually did the streets. I did all that dumb shit. I did 2 years of prison for getting caught with a whole bunch of motherfucking cocaine. I got caught with damn near 198 grams of cocaine. Was facing 15 years. That was me. I had a whole fucking article about it. This is before I got with Bad Boy. After that, I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let me get back on. I'm gonna fuck with the weed. Fucked around, got arrested for that. Ended up doing an additional 7 months. This was all before I got with Bad Boy. I will give this much to Bad Boy. Bad Boy saved me from a life of crime. Because I'm smarter, and I got mixed up. I stayed in that game for probably like a good 3-4 years. Then I moved out of it. I said, this cocaine selling ain't for me. Came across you again, saw the title, came in to say something about the seasons. Don't give up, keep pushing. They pursue both of you. I don't want to be no fucking truck driver. I respect y'all, but I don't want to be no fucking truck. Nigga, how the fuck I go from the office to a fucking truck drive? And that should take months. I don't have months. I'm trying to leave here. I'm not trying to embed myself. I don't know what part you can't convey. I'm not trying to embed myself here. Get it? I'm not trying to embed myself here. That means I don't want no fucking apartment here. I don't want to stay here. I don't like being here. I don't even really like most of the people here, to be quite honest with you. They're a bunch of obnoxious fucking wannabe pricks, most of them, that have never done anything in life, never been anywhere in life except for this town. And they're big fish in a small pond. You get it? I don't want to be here. Jesus Christ. Like, sometimes people be speaking the same shit. Somebody must have paid him to leave YouTube. Listen to beautiful woman. This is what I mean about these dumb niggas. Somebody must have paid him to leave YouTube. Bitch, ain't nobody paying me to leave shit. And fuck you and fuck everybody living in your house, you worthless bitch. Anyway, yeah, y'all can get the raw dab in today. You a worthless bitch, beautiful woman. You a worthless bitch. You always been a worthless bitch. You a gossip hound. You probably ain't got no fucking friends. And you probably one of the project living motherfuckers I'm talking about right now. Baby girl. Somebody paid me to leave. Ain't nobody paying me to leave shit. Ain't nobody paid me a motherfucking thing. All right? And that's the problem. Motherfuckers getting on here talking all kinds of shit and ain't paid shit to talk shit. But just giving suggestions. You should go get your CD. How long it take to get a CDL license? Somebody tell me that. Eddie Jarvis. Somebody with no job shouldn't be so picky. Eddie Jarvis, go fuck you and fuck everybody living in your house. Detriment, thank you. My apartment is 1,072. I'd be mad as fuck. So tell you, Zach, he said his rent is $1,072. If Northeast, shut the fuck up. Like seriously, North fucking East. Average apartment rents here are between $950 all the way up to $4,000, $5,000. Okay, this is not your local community in fucking Wyoming or wherever the fuck else many of you that are making the quick suggestions live at. That shit is fucking hilarious to me. It's real out there. I live in Harlem, East Side. It's hectic. Keep your head. You already know what I'm talking about. Shout out to the Celestials, Harlem in the building. Who's this other motherfucker? Yeah, get Eddie the fuck up out of here. Yeah, Eddie, go fuck yourself. I'm crying laughing at that clap back. Tell him for real. Like it's like motherfuckers just doing too much. Tago, you understand what I'm talking about? It's 3 months up front. It's first month, second month, then fucking deposit. Some people have good intent and some people don't. I hear you though, Kayla. Move to Atlanta. I'm not moving to Atlanta. Atlanta is like honestly and truthfully a receptacle for nothing but goddamn STDs. And it takes money. I'm seeing Vegas. One of my homeboys in Vegas, it looks like a ghost town. Don't get like that regardless of what you say, giving them power. No, I'm not giving them power. I'm letting motherfuckers know. Bitch, don't come on my shit talking shit. Fuck you, fuck everybody in your house. Fuck your little ugly ass kids probably too. You know what I mean? Like, y'all want to get the hip hop dabbing? Here's the hip hop dabbing. I try to be articulate and nice, but like a lot of black people do, when you're nice and articulate, then they don't want to deal with that. So this is why sometimes I had to be like this office when I was around motherfuckers. Fuck you, fuck everybody you know. This is the other side of me. I'm a Taurus. Just like Jaguar. Jaguar's a Taurus too. When you get us pissed off, this is what you get. If you leave me the fuck alone, I'm nice. I'm very nice. But if you fuck with me, this is what you get. So I'm gonna do this the nice way as I leave this motherfucker, because fuck you too. And fuck motherfuckers that sit around and do shit like that. Motherfuckers, I literally explained that the minimum wage doesn't match the price of the apartments they're asking for here. You understand what I'm saying? On top of that, everything that's worth working at is almost that YouTube censorship. Donnie, I don't know what the fuck that means. NY stop that 2 months in advance. Not that you want to be in New York. Yeah, this is what I mean by retarded motherfuckers. Months in advance. Listen, dumbass, I don't live in New York. I live in Connecticut. So what do you silly mother? Okay, Katie, what you do is, that's okay, Katie. What you do is you can hop off here or you can use any of those links if you see it. You know what I mean? Or you can, if you have Cat App, you can just do that, put in Stringer Bell 80, and it'll come up, and whatever you choose to send, you can send. It's not always 3 months. You got to look like I did. I was homeless, and I don't live in Philly. You start chopping it up as soon as you get on the soundboards. I'm getting back on them faggots. PA rent is $5. I'm not moving to Pennsylvania. That's too far for me. Thank you very much, Sister Crystal Show. That's right. Give us a that's all I'm going to give you. Queen, good morning, guys. I like her. Oh, damn. Bull gang. Damn, homie. Kenny B. And it's always some silly ass motherfucking guys. You guys are more feminine than the fucking women. Oh no, bitch, no, he didn't. Oh, sour puss ass motherfuckers. I don't know what happened, ladies, but y'all raised some. I know y'all did a hell of a job as much as y'all could raising these boys single on their way coming up as y'all did. And I commend many of y'all. But it's another batch of you ladies that raised some of the most punk ass motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. These motherfuckers literally sound like their mama. No, he didn't, girl. Some of y'all some big girls, and some of y'all fellas too. Y'all some big girls. Take off your nail polish, motherfucker. I told you, fucking with these motherfucking black dudes is like fucking with the KKK almost. You know what I'm saying? They bitch raised. They raised by women, so they act like women. They talk like women if you really listen to them. Okay, here's somebody that knows what the fuck they're talking about. Tago Belly. Connecticut road tax is fucked up. Not only Connecticut road taxes, but also home taxes. Connecticut is one of the most expensive in the tri-state, except for New York, for home taxes, believe it or not, especially here where I'm at. Texas, I heard about Texas now. Texas, I heard is popping. Quit smoking. I'm trying to quit smoking. Shyla, what's going on? Miss Tip, that's my girl right there. I fuck with her heavy. Don't blame us women for that. Kayla, I ain't blaming you. I'm just trying to tell you. And I don't mean like homosexual or gay. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about feminine acting men. Like if somebody's gay or something like that, I can respect that a little bit more because that's your choice. You choose to act like a woman. You purposely go out there and act like a woman. I've had niggas, give me 2 seconds. I've had niggas actually walk up to where I'm standing and stand in the front just lately. This recently. And I came out and a motherfucker was like, yo, you that dude on YouTube, huh? And I'm looking, I'm like, why is this motherfucker here? Now I can look out the door before I walk out the door. So I'm sitting there and I'm staring at a motherfucker as I'm sitting there talking. So somebody walked out before me and they saw me. They stopped and just sitting there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What, this is like free fills, nigga? Like, that's being a voyeur. And that's what you get out of baby boys. Baby boys like to sit around. They like to look for gossip. They gossip more than the women. Some of these guys are playing with baby dolls, playing with her sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are some